It's time for some chicken dinner. This is such an easy casserole. I'm very excited to show it to you. Okay, so we have our cream of mushroom and our cream of chicken here. And you know what? There's still some in there. So we're gonna take this right here, this vegetable stock. You can use chicken if you have it, but we just had this on hand. And I'm going to fill up one of these cans about halfway. Let's see. That's about halfway. This is how we're gonna get all the good stuff that's left behind. We're just gonna pour this back and forth so we can get all that, that goodness that's in there. I'm trying to get everything. Gotta really swish it around if you want to get all of it. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm just gonna pour it right in there. Delish. Okay, we're gonna mix this. I have a whisk here. This is definitely the best way to mix this. Get it nice and mixed. This will take a little bit of time, so just enjoy yourself. I'm a perfectionist, so this you don't have to take as long as I do. Or, you know, if you're a part of the perfectionist club, you can take your sweet time, just like me. How's that looking? Is that looking good?
Looks good. All
right. Okay. Our next step is our Normandy mixed vegetables. I don't know why they call these Normandy vegetables, but that is what they are called. Normandy is in France, so these are delicious French veggies. It's about 4 cups here that I have that I separated out, so we're just gonna pour those in. There we go. That's great. Okay, next we're gonna put in some chicken. I have our Tyson ready-made grilled chicken here, and we're gonna use the whole bag. This is a 20-ounce bag. Pour all of that in. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, there we are. Mix this in here. Make sure it's all incorporated with our delicious soups that we have here on the bottom. Mix that in really good. These veggies are frozen, so they're gonna actually add a little bit more water to this. So if it seems really thick, that's okay. How's that looking? Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we have my husband's favorite, the cheese. We're going to use this entire bag of sharp cheddar cheese. This is 8 ounces, 2 cups worth. Yes, it's already open. That makes my job extra easy. I'm just gonna pour this all over. There we go. Spread that around, make it nice and even. Delicious. Okay. Next up, this is going to be my favorite part. We have some Pillsbury Grands biscuits here. These are the butter flavored ones. Okay, wish me luck. Hopefully this opens easily. Or not. Woo! There we go. That startled me. Okay. Here we go. Oh, wow, these look good. Okay, so what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna break them in half. Split them right down. These are so easy to split. They actually can split many times, but I think we'll be good just doing them in half. And then we're gonna start placing them all over. We're gonna cover this entire thing. You might wanna overlap them just a tad because we really wanna cover up all of that casserole. Let's see how we do here. I think we can manage with 4 across. Yeah, I'm gonna see how many it takes to go this way too. I like math. Let's see, 4 across, and I think we can do 5. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Nice, okay. And hopefully we have enough to cover everything. If not, we can split them more to make sure we cover everything. Because some of these are a little bit thicker than others, just because, you know, we're just kind of breaking them apart without being perfect. We don't have to be perfect on this, I'll tell you that. That's me talking. I'm just reminding myself of the fact that we don't have to be perfect. Okay, so yeah, we do need to break a few more up. There's some thicker pieces. This is a pretty thick one, so I'm gonna break it again. Just like that. This one's pretty thick, so I'm going to break this one up again as well. Just gonna do this a few times with the thicker pieces. And I'm gonna stay calm. Staying calm. Okay. Oh, I think, let's see, yeah. Just need maybe one more thick one. Oh yeah, this one's really thick. Alexa, stop. That's our timer for time to go pick up the kids in about 20 minutes. So I better hurry up. But I'm gonna stay calm, like I said. There we go. Okay. How is that looking? Pretty good. So, yep, I'm just gonna spend a little bit of time making sure everything is covered up. So we have a nice seal on our casserole. That's fine if a little cheese peeks out here and there. All right, I think we're good. How's this looking? Does this look good? Okay. All right, now all we have to do, we don't even have to cover this up. We're just gonna put it in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes.
Now you want to make sure you get all of this out of there as much as you can. Now you can see, unfortunately, they didn't have two family sizes of they had the family size of the cream of chicken, but not family size of the cream of mushroom. Make sure you get all of that out of there. Also, we are able to have the healthy request, the less sodium of this one, of the chicken, cream of chicken, but unfortunately we didn't have it of this one. So you do the best you can with what you got. Now, we're gonna do our best here. We're gonna pull out some vegetable stock. We wanna make sure that we get everything we can out of here. We're gonna do about 8 ounces. I'm just gonna mix it in there, back and forth. Try to get as much out of there as I can. Swirl it around. I'm gonna stick that in there, about a cup, as I said. Now we're gonna do some brown rice. Okay, starting off with some brown rice. We're gonna do 2 cups of brown rice. Just stick that in there. We're gonna mix that together for a second. There you go. Get all that soup in there and that rice mixed in there. Next up, we've got ourselves some Tyson's grilled chicken. Oh, it's already open. There it is. I think I can get it. There we go. Now we're gonna use the whole thing. It's 22 ounces there, 22 ounce bag. We'll stick that in there. Now we got some diced yellow onions. We'll stick that in there, if I can open it. We'll do about a half a package there. I love onions. You smell those? Those smell delicious. Now I got some garlic powder here. Okay, I'm gonna stick some of that in there. Now this is gonna be a great health recipe, as you know, because we're using our healthy request. Now we're gonna jump in there with some broccoli, which is one of my favorite vegetables. I don't know about you. Actually, why don't you tell me in the comments what your favorite vegetable is? I know some of you are allergic to green. Now we're gonna use this whole bag here. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit everything in here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. All right, now, also got myself some mixed vegetables. Put those in there. There we go. I also got myself some taco seasoning. Forgot to put that in there. This taco seasoning is delicious. There we go. Oh yeah. Just dump it all in there. As you can see, we're just gonna really push all this in there. There you go, this taco seasoning. Just really stick it down in there. Make sure you can get all of that liquid on top if you can. Okay, and now, on top here, we're gonna put in our Parmesan cheese. Cheese makes everything better. There you go. Stick that on top of there. All right, now final thing we're going to put on here is some breadcrumbs. Just do a nice, gentle topping. Now, we're going to stick this in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. 1 can of crushed pineapple. 2 pounds of chicken breast. We got it. 1 beautiful red bell pepper. One beautiful yellow bell pepper. One beautiful large, well, actually we're going to go half of this onion. Now I use something different. I don't know if you've seen this. I got it on Amazon. Well, you stick your onion in there and you just pull. But here's the thing. I think I pulled too much because it looks a little slushy instead of diced. But you know what? You live and learn. Now, rice vinegar, 1/4 of a cup. All right. Next up, our soy sauce. Now listen, I know what you're gonna say, I know what the comments are gonna say. It's not reduced sodium, and you know what? You're right. I wish I did have reduced sodium.
It says reduced sodium.
It does say reduced sodium on there?
Yeah, it sure does.
Where?
Reduced sodium.
Oh, well, thank the Lord. That means I'm not going to get all those comments. There we go. Now we're going to take 1/4 cup of ketchup. That's our upside down ketchup. Now, we got ourselves some brown sugar. We'll put in there 1/4 of a cup. Right there. Now we got some minced garlic. Now I know some of you are gonna say, why not fresh garlic? And you're not wrong, but I just didn't have fresh garlic. So we're putting that in there. We're doing a tablespoon of that. Okay. Now, we're gonna cook this on high for about 2 hours, okay, on high. And then we're gonna also put it on something else. I'm gonna make something else for you too. Oh, maybe I should stir this. Let's do that. There you go. See that in there? That's actually already smelling good. All right, we'll see you in a few.
Okay, here's the casserole. We let it cool for a few minutes, about 10 minutes, so it's not too hot anymore, but it's definitely hot. It looks great. It cooked really evenly. The biscuits look amazing. I am ready to dive in and try this. I'm just gonna take a little corner here. a single biscuit. Just a little sample, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now I'm feeling like maybe we might have been able to cook this a little bit longer, I think. But let me see. I'll give it a try and see how it is. All right, I'm gonna set that down. Okay, here we go. Get some biscuit, some cheese, a piece of broccoli here. Okay. Good. It's good flavor. I think we needed to bake it a little bit longer, just to get this cheese a little more melted. But it tastes great. It's great flavor.
Well, here we have it. I've let it sit for about 15 minutes. You can see that it's cooked all the way through. Now, I'm not going to touch this. I'm not going to dive in because we are going to be donating this. But as you can see, I mean, we've got everything in here. We've got our chicken, we've got our broccoli and everything. If there's one thing I would change different, it would be this Parmesan cheese on the top. I am so sick and tired of this just not melting well because it looks a little crispy, but maybe it's supposed to be crispy. Why don't you let me know in the comments what you think? But from now on, I'm just going to shred my own and from a block, and it should melt much better. So let me know what you think in the comments if you do anything different, and I'm really excited to donate this. All right, it's been 2 hours. Let's take a look here. Let's stir this around. Now, I smell that pineapple. That smells delicious. Now you can see we got ourselves just a little bit of excess liquid here, a little water. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull in some cornstarch, about maybe a tablespoon, and I'm just going to put it in there because that'll help thicken it up. And we'll do that. We'll just maybe give it another 15 minutes after we stir it in there, and we'll see how that helps. We'll see in a minute. All right, here we go. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, it's definitely thickened up. That is nice. I'm ready to jump in. Now we already made ourselves some brown rice here. So we're just gonna get in here, put that right on top. Look at that. We'll get a little bit more. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's jump in here. You see that steam coming off of there? I mean, the pineapple smell is just, and the soy sauce, you can just, it's amazing. Here we go. Yeah. That is very good.